What's up, Flowboarders? Welcome out to our post-flow show. Joining me, as always, I've got Josh Ornelas. Josh, we are out here in North Myrtle Beach. We have wrapped up 2 amazing days of competition. It has been absolutely, weather has been picture perfect. This is what we've dreamed about since you guys created this wave about 5 years ago. A huge shout out to, of course, the Hannah family for hosting us once again now. 3 total years here in the Flow Tour. Josh, we saw some epic riding from start to finish in this one. Let's talk about it a little bit.
Yeah, like you said, look at the weather. It's sun shining. Everyone had their sunscreen on. Beautiful wave. Like you said, it's a couple years old. Shout out to JP, who is a guest judge here, and Joel Stevens. I mean, it's, we love doing waves, and more importantly, we love creating experiences, and that's what stop number 2 was. Like, top-notch memories made this weekend.
Yeah, memories from everyone. We, last night, after we wrapped up, the boys got to ride for a little bit, kind of stretch our legs out after watching everyone ride all day long. And then we got to head over to the Powell family, who just hosted us like legends, like they always do. Cooked up. They had crab legs. They had the fixins you can have on the side, the baked beans that you and I were huge fans of. Josh, like that's kind of what we're trying to mold this whole competition about. It win, lose, or draw, you're still having fun at the end of the night.
It's always been my big thing. What is the Flow Tour? And to me, it's about family, memories, and doing it all together. And after an awesome big competition, amazing riding in amateur, then the FlowRider crew have a private session just to kind of wrap up the night, make sure they get some time on the wave. But more importantly, I didn't even ride. I was at Bug here. I made sure I had first dibs on those crabs. Like, shout out to Garrett, Becky. Thank you guys. You guys are sweethearts. And shout out to the whole community. We're there together. And the best part of what we do is I constantly heard is like, this is my favorite stop. Why is it my favorite stop? Because we're all together at this beautiful RV park.
Yeah, I mean, I drag my RV up, we load up and we drive up here overnight, and it's just an experience that it isn't like any other. We don't have to go all the way to the other side of the resort to hang out on the FlowRider and go back to our room separately. It is literally, we are parking next to each other. We are neighbors here, and it's just, man, it is an incredible experience from start to finish. And then the most incredible part about this is not 1 year, it's now 2 years. We've got international riders out here. We brought the Finland group. Huge shout out to, of course, Carolina as well as Sebastian. And they rode well. They both took home some hardware back to Finland, eh?
They do. I mean, Carolina, she's an all-star. She supports the U.S. tour, the North American tour. I mean, she's been a staple. She represents the global community, which is amazing. So shout out Carolina for always supporting everything we do. And Sebastian, he told me, he's like, I'm in the big leagues. Like, they found it. I was super pumped for him. He got it. He rode amazing, and I hope he takes this to the Finland crew. Yeah, and they keep building their that region themselves.
Yeah, I mean, it does take individuals to reach out and do this. I mean, Josh, you and I both know we put our heart and soul into this, and we hope you guys have enjoyed it. We have done a great job out here with the stop number 2. Let's talk a little bit about the riding we saw. I mean, this riding this year has been absolutely next level. The Newman brothers always are out here being very impressive, doing it on those Aqua Flow boards. Huge shout out, of course, to Aqua Flow boards being one of our sponsors. But yeah, Luke taking top spot today. How good does that look for us?
It's always the brotherly love, between Nate and Luke. And awesome. The pro division was great. We had Zach from OKC, so shout out. He was a last-minute entry. Love seeing that. Andres rode really well, not only an outlaw, but pro. But yeah, Luke and Nate, got to give them credit. TK behind the camera, throwing some steez. I always love TK style. And I mean, honestly, my favorite runs by both of them is when they fell. I serious, because then what happened is their run just went to the next level.
Yes.
And that's what I love to see. I love to see that aggression, like not letting that fall deter, like I still need to score. I mean, shout out to both of them. I mean, they threw some great tricks. And yeah, I mean, honestly, like, Nate got last one, Luke's got this one, so it's tight.
It's gonna be a battle all the way to the finish line, but then we turned it up even a little bit more. We had our pro bodyboarding, a first-time winner, John Burrow. Huge congratulations to him. He has been working his butt off for many, many years as behind the scenes, behind the cameras, helping us out with the judging staff and things like that for him as well. To climb on top of that podium this weekend, man, Josh, it's got to be huge.
Some of my favorite memories are Henny first pro gold medals. I've done it for multiple different riders, but John, he's a staple of the sport, the community. He represents Kalahari, which is a huge client of FlowRider, so that's shout out to them. Shout out to John. But honestly, he was in 4th place, and he needed the run, and he got it. And that was really cool to see. And, I'm behind the judging booth. I'm just doing the scores, and staff does everything. And I'm not doing the calculations, but, shout out to Jackson Myers. He was right there. So it's like, it's head to head. Someone was going to get that first gold, and shout out John, you deserved it, man. And the riding was beautiful and bodyboarding.
Yeah, and then we turned it up even more with our pro women's flowboarding. They did a great job out there as well. We saw Monica Caffrey take home at that top spot once again. She has been on lock since the start of the season. Josh, you know a lot about Monica's passion and true drive here right now. Give us a little insight on what she was thinking this season.
Yeah, she has a mission, and the goal is to win.
Yeah,
but everyone. The nice part with being the top spot is there's a target on your back.
Yeah.
Christy Reed's pushing it. I love seeing her going for those varial flips. Carolina International, the young bucks, little Abby and Amanda, they're always charging that division. And I love watching that division grow. But right now, Monica's got that varial flip locked in. We want to see that tray, that big flip, and she's going to keep pushing the U.S. girls to keep riding.
Yeah, definitely. She has progressed the game even more. And then we saw Jasmine Rosario take home that top spot in pro women's bodyboarding. Jasmine, a very, very talented rider out here. She makes it look effortlessly, right, Josh? She just makes it look super easy.
Yeah, I loved it. Her first run in finals, she just had a little snarl. Like, she was like, I'm going to tear this wave up. Yes. And she did. And I love seeing that style, that aggressive riding. We see it from the judging booth, not easing into your run, just attacking it from the start. And shout out, right now she's back to back. So, yeah. she's got a great start to the season. She's going to be there at Epic. So, it's going to be a battle. But shout out to winner, Jen. They're pushing bodyboarding as a whole. So I love seeing that. I love the challenges. You never know, like, judging that it's tight. But Jasmine, she got the nod this contest.
Yeah, and then we, of course, put a little salty steez, as we like to call it. We had our Challenger series where we kind of turned it up, had a little see if you could have a partner and simultaneously ride with them side by side. It turned into quite the chaos, didn't it?
Well, but you know what? We love it. The front was just full of families, people watching. Yeah, I mixed it up. We had the Flitter twins, we had the Powell boys, we had Jen and Winter, we had the Newman boys, and Abby and Amanda since they're best friends. So really, we did synchronized. That's the fun part of it. Is I always like, depending on how Saturday's going, is throw a little extra spice to that weekend. What curveball can we throw? How can we make it fun? And this time we did synchronized, and could it have been better? Maybe. Everyone said it was the best time.
It was the best time. We all had a great time. So expect to see that at a few more stops this season as we have the time for it. Sometimes we will have a little bit of competitors out there. So that might be a time constraint thing. But guess what? We always like to keep you on your toes. So if you're wanting to learn how to get better at riding, you want to get kind of push yourself a little bit more, always have that Challenger series out there on the background on there. So well, we have concluded out here in North Myrtle Beach RV Park. Any final thoughts as we kind of conclude South 2?
Yeah, I got to give a big shout out to the families. Randy Owens, I know you're always watching. He's built a community, the OBX, so there's that big OBX crew that rolls deep, and they roll deep here. So shout out to all those families that I sometimes see once or every other year. They help keep this contest big in numbers. Amateurs was big, and got to give them a shout out as a whole, the whole OBX, and shout out to all families. I don't think I had to leave the judges booth. I had fried rice, steak and eggs, tacos. Everyone's just making sure I'm hungry or not hungry. So everyone taking care of everyone.
Yeah,
I love coming to this venue. I built it with and I love this wave. So I love this. I love what we do.
It's been a great time. It's almost like we're hosting what we've been kind of deeming regattas. This amateur fun we're just trying to bring the community together and just keep growing it as a whole. But we're not done yet. Stop 3 is in just 2 weeks. That's hard to believe that our stuff from here might not make it to Towson.
I will guarantee that if not,
we'll drive it. So we're just 2 weeks away from Epic. We'll be out there for Flowapalooza. We missed Flowapalooza last year, so having them come back again this season, Josh, is huge, right?
We love Texas. They do it bigger in Texas, and Epic always rolls out the red carpet for us. So I could not be pumped. I hope the community is pumped, and I can't wait to get to Texas. We got some surprises there. I got a couple of things going on post-event. So Dallas is going to be a good time this year.
Yeah, Dallas is going to be cool. It's going to also be feature one of the pro international riders coming over. Patrick will come over and join us. Patrick, huge shout out for you. Coming all the way out from Thailand and Flowpalooza. And Josh, you and I both know that's going to turn up the heat in that pro bodyboarding division.
I love it. I love the competition. You know, there's gonna be a lot of good riders there.
Yeah.
And you know, Patrick won the WFC or IFC, excuse me.
Yeah.
And now, you know, there was about 10 riders. I'm expecting 16 pros and top notch. So it's going to be going out not just in bodybuilding, but all divisions.
Yes.
So no, really shout out to Patrick for making the trip. Shout out to all the international riders that make it happen, because that not just grows what we're doing here in the US, it's growing what we're doing around the world.
Yeah, definitely. They're going back to their waves. They're telling them how much fun the experiences and stuff are, and that's what we're trying to do. Hopefully, it just continues to keep growing. It makes a little snowball avalanche effect. But I think that's going to wrap it up for us here with our roundtable, our post-flow show. Man, it has been so fun here. I get to pack up the RV and head 10 hours home. You get a short flight back to San Diego. Any final thoughts we want to thank for anyone for this weekend?
You know what? I've already thanked the families, and thank you to everyone behind the scenes. There's so much work with the judges, setup crew, you helping out, MC, TK behind the live stream, the judges, everyone that helps out. It's a full family effort, and without them, this does not happen. Without the riders not showing up, without the venues not letting us have their way for a weekend. So, you know, I'm so thankful, and these are the best memories we're making, and summer's just starting.
Yeah, summer's getting warmer, and we hope it's about to get hotter out there in Dallas. We'll see everyone for Stop 3. As always, hit that notification bell, give us a like, give us a comment down below, and as always, we'll see you on the next wave. Woo. See, we're so good. We're so good.
Easy.